I've never seen 10,000 tapes in one store.
There's so much kid stuff.
And I can keep them for 3 evenings.
Now this is a video store.
Ordinary video stores don't even come close to Blockbuster Video. You've just got to see it to know what we mean.
Wow. Wow.
Wow, what a difference. Blockbuster Video.
Come discover the Blockbuster difference.
Hello, fellow followers. Welcome back to FanZcene. Greg here. And today I have for you Blockbuster's 40th anniversary. That's right. Blockbuster Video turned 40 years old this year. Well, what's left of it. So I'm going to bring up this article here in a minute, but I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about this because, you know, this is something that I'd like to do within my channel, the video store, nostalgia, Blockbuster video places. And, you know, I'm going to talk to you about the good and the bad of Blockbuster because Blockbuster wasn't always the greatest. But I'm going to go ahead and pop up this article from the Oregon, which is where the last Blockbuster is located in Bend, Oregon, because that's the only place where you can actually celebrate the 40th anniversary of Blockbuster. It says Blockbuster turns 40 this month, and Bend is the only place you can celebrate. That is true. It is the only place you can celebrate. We're going to scroll down here, and it says this article is by Veronica Nocera, which I hope I said her name right. And if I didn't, I apologize. And it says, despite the odds, Blockbuster is turning 40, and cinephiles nostalgic for the 90s and 2000s are invited to join in on the celebration. Well, kind of. Blockbuster launched in 1985 and hit its peak about 2 decades later with more than 9,000 video rental stores across the globe. The company closed all of its corporate-owned stores in 2014 after filing for bankruptcy, leaving only a smattering of franchise locations behind. Little by little, those started to peter out too. This one, you know, Blockbuster was not always the greatest, and there's a reason it went out of business besides of the streaming and everything, because it was a poorly handled company. But we're going to get into some of that here, and it continues by saying the Central Oregon store, which became a Blockbuster in 2000, which I did not realize that only became a store in 2000. It's only 25 years old. That's crazy. And then Blockbuster's 40th anniversary hasn't been quite open for the entirety of the company's 4-decade history. But when you're all that's left of a near defunct global multimedia brand, what's a spare 15 years? Celebration is earned regardless. And celebration there will be. Dubbed the last Blockbuster Block Party, the video rental store will host a full day of music, memorabilia, and movie-themed entertainment later this month. Man, I would absolutely love to go to that. That would be an incredible experience. Regardless, that would be an incredible experience. The party will take place at 211 Northeast Rivera Avenue, store from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. on October 18th. And it talks about the vendors, Corn Dog Company, Kona Ice, all that, and the days of thing. I'll put a link to this article in the description down below if you want to go read all that. But I'm going to go ahead and take that off right there. Yes. This would be an incredible experience to celebrate and relive the Blockbuster days. I would love to do that. Now, I want to get into some of the, with how the bad and the good and the bad of the Blockbuster. Do we over-romanticize? Do we over-nostalgic these memories of Blockbuster? Yes, I think we do. We do. Do I think it's bad? No, I don't think it's bad, because there are a lot of people out there that don't actually like Blockbuster because Blockbuster was a poorly mishandled company. They actually had a chance to buy Netflix, and who knows where we would be in today's day and age if they actually did buy Netflix and if the video store would have still been around. Blockbuster put out a lot of mom and pop video stores, and the mom and pop video stores were always better than Blockbuster because they were allowed to actually have movies. Blockbuster, because Blockbuster would, you know, they sort of employed some of the streaming tactics we see today. I don't think Blockbuster was inherently evil. Like, I feel like Netflix and Disney and them are inherently evil companies. I think the Blockbuster was just a dumb managed company. They got too big for their britches, and I think the streaming companies are sort of using some of those dumb tactics, but in a much more nefarious way. But Blockbuster would not allow like full moon features movies or other low budget independent films and stuff on their things all the time. And they even asked for a John Waters movie to be censored, you know, so they would only allow it on their shelves if it was a rated R version, not the full version, uncut version that John Waters wanted. So they employed these tactics. And I can understand how people get so mad, and so because I do get comments from time to time when I talk about the video store, and I talk nice about Blockbuster because I don't want to really put down what we have. I mean, yes, it was bad. Yes, they were poorly mismanaged. Yes, they went out of business. Yes, they are part of the reason why we are part in this today day and age where I feel like, you know, of streaming and everything. But there's something in our minds. There's something that we love and we reminisce about going to the video store, whether it be a Blockbuster, a Hollywood Video, a movie gallery, a mom and pop video store. We have these memories in our head because we're searching for a better place and a better time than where we're at now. Because everything nowadays, I feel, it feels like it's bland, like it's generic, like it's all digital and sterile. And, and the streaming and the digital revolution really killed a lot. And I think it killed a lot of imagination and stuff in people and everything. And that's why we long for something. I still have my original Blockbuster card. This is my original Blockbuster card from the last Blockbuster I was able to rent at. I was a connoisseur of video stores, though, like I've talked about before. I went to multiple video stores. I went to Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, Mom and Pops, and everything. And by the end of it, this was my Blockbuster was the last place I could actually rent movies, and I love the video store. So I do have a nice memory of Blockbuster, but I can't deny some of the bad things they've done. But it's incredible to see that all these franchises and this global corporation has gone away, and the last Blockbuster is now owned. It's like a mom and pop store. It is. And regardless how you feel about that, I think it would be an incredible experience to go up there and celebrate the video store, just in general, the video store in general, and have a good time at this block. One day I will get out to that last Blockbuster and I will visit that. One day I will. But I just wanted to talk to you because we have these memories. We have these memories. We have this love. We have this fascination of going to the video store, Blockbuster, perusing the aisles, trying to find the movie we want. Sometimes we didn't get it and we'd get mad. Sometimes you incur late fees and that would be crappy. But to me, I always felt like it was a special time and a special era of going to any video store, not just Blockbuster, but any video store, because there was this time where it just felt like you were in there, you were trying to get what you wanted. Maybe you had conversations. I know some people say they didn't. I had conversations with people there, the people that owned from all video stores, because I wanted to know their thoughts and I wanted to know their opinions. I wanted to talk. I know some people just wanted to get in there, get the movie, and get out. And those people I think are made for streaming. But for people like me, I felt this sense of community, this sense of wonder, this sense of like, this is an amazing place for me. And it's what spawned my love for physical media, because there was times when I started renting movies over and over, and eventually I just wanted to buy them and own them. And that's why I wanted to do on my channel this year. I keep the spirit of the video store alive. I have my own collection of movies that is because of the video store. And Blockbuster has a little bit to do with that, and I don't want to really talk too bad about Blockbuster, because I think it's okay. It's okay, people. It's okay. It's okay to love Blockbuster. It's okay to remember it. Like I was mentioning, I don't think nefarious. I think they did dumb things that were mismanaged and did maybe bad business deals. But I think they were better than where we are today. Because like I said, I feel like the streaming and Netflix, especially Netflix and Disney, most of all, are these evil, nefarious companies that are taking these dumb practices that Blockbuster did and amping them up to the 10th degree just for pure evil. That's how I feel. I feel like streaming is the evil thing. Then Blockbuster was the lesser of two evils, but I remember the video store fondly. And I think it's cool that the last Blockbuster is still going and is having this 40th anniversary party. So I say happy birthday, Blockbuster. Happy 40th anniversary. And let me know what you guys thought about this video and what are some of your happy memories from going to Blockbuster or mom and pop video stores. Or if you absolutely hate Blockbuster and you want to rail against them in the comments, do that. It's okay. It's okay. You can do that. Like I said, I know a lot of people did not like Blockbuster, especially because they put out their favorite mom and pop video stores. But let me know all your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. And if you liked what you saw here, maybe consider hitting that like button or subscribing, hitting that bell for notifications. That'd be awesome if you're in your guys' subscriptions, or possibly share this video out for everybody to see, or join and become a channel member, because that would help out my channel immensely. Thank you and shout out to all my channel members. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys for being channel members here and for all of your support. And to everybody watching, whether you like me, hated me, or like this video, or hated this video, I thank you for sticking this song wherever you all are. Please have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Always support physical media, because it really, truly is the superior format now more than ever. Godspeed.